What is going on, my individuals? How are you guys doing? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. Today I have 7 ways to become that man that most women gravitate towards. Now look, you don't have to be the best looking dude in the room. Sure, it's important and we will talk about that later, but it is surely not everything. And honestly, I think that's one of the things that us dudes tend to get twisted, and I think that's a huge problem, is that most dudes, they feel like, you know, having the biggest muscles and, you know, having the best hairstyle and having the best looks, they think that this is what's gonna get them that girl. I mean, honestly, if you look at the statistics of us men's lifestyle YouTubers, you will see that our top ranked videos are the videos that have to do with appearance. However, I mean, if you think about it, I guess for you watching this video, I guess that does give you an advantage, because you can be one of the few that actually gets the girl, because you're actually taking time to grow and to stretch yourself mentally. Now let's go ahead and lay the foundation of this video. A woman is not like a man by any means. The first thing that a man does, and the first thing that catches his eye or his attention, is the appearance of a woman. He's attracted to her beauty, sorry. While women are mainly attracted to, that's right, confidence. And if you're anything like I used to be growing up, then talking to women can be very, very scary. In fact, I don't really think it ever became super calming to go up to that girl that you like and talk to her. I think it's always been a little scary and a little nerve-wracking, no matter what age you are. But you know, hey, I think that's what makes it all fun. So how do you become that man that the women want, like you see in the movies? First thing, fear breeds fear. And honestly, when you let fear creep in and you let it control your actions, it just gets harder and harder to overcome it. If you let fear stop you from talking to that girl, then you're gonna keep doing that, and you're gonna keep letting fear overtake your life, because you're letting the fear just get stronger and stronger. There has to come a point where you just break the chains and you just go for it. You risk it. Be willing to fail, because more than likely, it will happen. More than likely, you will fail. I remember the first time I got the guts to go up and talk to a girl, and it was just awkward, man. It was just weird. I couldn't speak right for some reason because I was so nervous. However, when I was done talking to that girl and the weird conversation ended, yeah, I was a little embarrassed, but at the same time, I was like, yo, I just freaking talked to a girl, dude. Like, what's up? And then when I walked back to my friends, they thought I was pretty cool. And no, they didn't know how bad the conversation went, and they didn't need to know that. But after that first attempt, it made it easier to go out and do it again, and to try again, and this time perfect my conversation, perfect the way that I spoke. So with that said, you know, all those cool dudes who get the girls, they don't have no special superpower or anything. They just have experience. And you gotta put yourself out there. You gotta break those chains and gain the experience. You just gotta go for it, be willing to fail, and start somewhere. You know, it's all about repetition. Just like when you go to the gym, you know, you gotta start somewhere. You might start off as that skinny dude, but after a while, you're gonna get those conversation muscles, you know, you're gonna get that confidence. So I encourage you guys, just go for it. The next time you see a girl that you may have a crush on, just go and talk to her. I mean, even if you fail, who cares? It's history. Learn from it, brush it off, and just move on. Number 2 is have goals and a purpose. Now, if you don't know what your purpose is, or you don't know what you like and don't have any goals or dreams or anything like that, I would encourage you guys just to go out there and try stuff. See what you like, see what you don't like, see what you're good at, what you're bad at, what you can perfect and enhance and maybe get better at. Put your feelers out there and just try, because I can promise that eventually, you know, you will find something that you like. You'll find something that you want to dedicate your life to and go after. And honestly, this is something that's very attractive to women. You know, women don't want a dude who doesn't know where he wants to go in life, who's uncertain, who doesn't have any passions or any drive or self-discipline. These are very unattractive traits. And besides that, if you don't have any dreams or goals or really anything going for you, then you probably shouldn't be dating anyways. Just my personal advice. You probably need to get your priorities just a little bit more straightened out before you go into the dating scene. And just do you first. I mean, like I've always said on this channel, before you go out and date other people, date yourself. Learn the things that you like. Find out who you are, what you like, your loves, your passions, and the things that you like to do. And just take that time to fall in love with yourself first. Number 3, compliment her on something that you actually find attractive about her. You know, make your compliments personal and not always cliche, like, wow, you're beautiful. I mean, that's good. That's always a good go-to to tell a girl that she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. However, take it up even another notch and make it personal. What about her is beautiful to you? Maybe it's her eyes, maybe it's her smile, maybe it's her laugh, or maybe it's her work ethic or something that she does, like the way she makes you laugh. If you're out on a date or something, maybe you can say something like, wow, you know, I love the way that you make me laugh. I wish I would have met you sooner. So compliment accordingly. It's always a good little turn on to show a woman that you acknowledge those things and you appreciate those things that she does, or you know, those things that she says, or those things, you know, the way that she makes you feel. All that. Really pay attention to those fine little details and compliment her on them. Number 4, hone in to the way that you speak. Your tonality, your speech rate, and your volume are very important. You know, I had a friend who would talk too fast, he would talk too much, and he would just be a little, you know, a little obnoxious and a little bit too sarcastic. A lot of the times women will make judgments off of not necessarily what you say, but how you say it. And the way you say something, it could, you know, come off very obnoxious, or it could also come off very shy and timid. And so, you know, if you kind of talk like this, and you know, you're not like looking around, not really making eye contact, this could come off very shy and very timid, and you know, it's just, you could say something very, very sweet, but the effect is going to be very, very weak. And on top of that, she's going to think that you're very unconfident, and like I said, confidence plays the biggest role when it comes to women. So, you know, speak with your chest up, think masculine, be assertive, and speak at a normal rate, just like this, fully relaxed. Number 5, keep the conversation on the girl. You know, always focus on her. And of course, you know, if the conversation does switch on over to you and she wants to know about you, of course, you know, go for it. But for the most part, you know, really show her that your focus is on her and you want to learn about her. Because I know for me, on my first date with my wife, I mean, I really wanted to get to know about my wife, but she was really, really interested in the stuff that I was saying, and the stuff that I went through in my life. And, you know, the conversation did gear towards my life, but, you know, that's the way that the conversation was just leading towards, and she kept asking me questions. So, you know, if it's a circumstance like that, you know, go for it, of course. But for the most part, you know, try to keep on reverting back to her and ask her questions. Be really interested in her. Also, to build that attraction and get her to really dig you, keep the conversation a little emotional. You know, most of us dudes, we like to keep it simple. You know, when you go to see your homie or your bro, you're just like, hey dude, what's going on, bro? What you been up to? Nothing much, bro. Just doing good. How are you? I'm doing good, dude. Alright, cool, dude. Alright. But when girls see each other and they ask each other how they're doing, I mean, get ready, dude, because they're just gonna go for it. I mean, they're gonna be asking each other all types of questions. They're gonna keep this conversation moving, bro. And this is the way that a woman's brain works. So us dudes, you know, we gotta learn how to adapt a little. Number 6. Now, this tip helped me out a lot growing up, and basically that's, don't try to be the funny guy. You know, don't. Of course, a woman likes to laugh. Of course, she likes to have a good time. But if you're not the most funniest guy in the world, don't force it, you know. Don't just try to say all these jokes, because you're not gonna land them, bro. They're just not gonna be very good. And like I said, though a woman does like to laugh, don't over stress this. Instead, focus, instead of, you know, always trying to be the funny guy, focus on being just fun to be around. Be positive, be upbeat. Don't be a Debbie Downer, you know, don't be talking about a whole bunch of negative stuff and stuff you don't like. On your first dates, try not to even say a negative thing whatsoever. If you're not the most funniest guy, then shift your focus and try being the most funnest guy. When you focus on just being an upbeat guy and being fun to be around, then those natural jokes and that, you know, that natural funniness is gonna just come out of you without you even trying. It's just gonna come out naturally. Now, the final topic, number 7, is, of course, take care of yourself. These days, man, the bar is set high. There's a lot of dudes these days that watch these videos and watch YouTube and, you know, read the magazines and stuff on how to look good, how to present themselves in the best way possible. So that bar is set high, and it's time for all of us to rise to that next level. I mean, it is 2019. So make sure to dress nice. Make sure you have a nice haircut. You know, also be sure to take care of your skin, you know, your skincare, your grooming, all that. Also, don't neglect your health, man. Make sure that you're eating healthy. It's gonna show in your skin, it's gonna show in your attitudes, your emotions. Hit up the gym. Make sure physically that you're looking your best, because, you know, honestly, it's not about being the most fit dude and the dude with the biggest muscles and the best looks. Honestly, it's not about that. It's about focusing on yourself and becoming the best version of you that you can be. Because honestly, there's always gonna be some dude out there that looks better than you. I mean, that's just how the world works. There's a lot of genetically blessed dudes out there, and no matter how good looking you are, there's always gonna be someone to top you. So honestly, at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's about being the best version of yourself, pushing yourself, challenging yourself to become the best you. And that goes physically and mentally. A high quality woman, you know, of course she wants a guy that looks good, but she's gonna want a dude that really takes care of business, and that's gonna lead the relationship, that's gonna lead his marriage, and be the man that he's called to be. So always maximize your potential. Yeah, you're an amazing dude as you are. You know, love yourself where you're at, but also don't just stop there. Always progress and always challenge yourself to becoming even better. By the way, you guys, my whole entire channel is based on men's lifestyle, and you know, I cover everything as far as hair, fashion, grooming, skincare, and you know, up here, your mental stability, your character, your values. You know, I'm about all that. Now, if you guys dug this video and got anything from it, please be sure to give it a nice big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and be sure to hit that notifications button to be informed when I drop some new content. So that's it, you guys, and until next time, my name is Drexler. Shaka, bruh.